uSportsCentral back at it. Adam Deal, Charles Ashley. The first round of 16, happened this weekend, and of course on the baseball side it was a best of 3, Charles. Anything can happen, but usually in softball you don't see an upset.
No.
And that's why they have
Rare.
it differently. It's harder to pitch an ace and win, but Cibola just outslugs Cleveland and advances, so a monster upset there to the 13 seed. 2 13 seeds, 1 on each side. For the boys' side in 6A, it was Sandia Matador.
It's shocking, as you mentioned, the girls played in their first round that one game, so you have your ace up there. You're thinking, just going to walk right through this. And Cibola only winning 8 games on the year, so you know they didn't think they had a chance. Probably the only people who thought they had a chance was Cibola, and they got the job done.
We talked about
Cleveland
district matchups in that first round as the NMAA.
Well, you're so familiar.
And now people are going to be complaining about that again. I don't like it. I don't like playing your district in the opening round. I think you play them enough in the regular season.
I'm in agreement because you have to think about it. You play them 4 or 5 times already.
Right.
Then you got to play them in state. There's no tricks
Better
that you
opportunity
can give.
for the upset, but nothing held back against Cibola.
No excuses.
They got the W.
Yeah.
Let's go to these highlights from Rio Rancho High School. This was game 1 on Friday. The Rams taking on Las Cruces in the 15 seed. Trying to make some noise, Charles. It was close from the get-go. That's Eddie Vasquez on the butt.
Ooh, nice.
Look at the play at the plate.
Oh.
He dropped it. So coming sliding in was the Rio Rancho Rams, and they lead it 1-0. That's
Cruces thought for sure they had it. He got to hold on to the ball right there, young fella.
Wyatt Kelly on the mound. A little one-hop. Jared Bach to first, safe. And so, just like that, Las Cruces is aboard. Wyatt Kelly on the mound. We're going to talk about him a little bit later, Charles. It'll be interesting what Rio Rancho is going to do. This is a double, deep out into left field.
Were they shadowing to the right because no one was out there?
No one was out there, and that's a righty.
Yeah.
So now we're tied 1 apiece. Las Cruces here in the top of the 6th, trying to get the lead. A little blooper.
Nice.
Easy play for Lujan, but it'll score another run. So it's 2-1. A little shake there. Let's go, Las Cruces.
A little hit and run by the Bulldogs right there. Great strategy, bringing the run in.
No play at home again. That'll end the inning, 2-1. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. That's a strikeout looking, and Las Cruces looking for game 1 upset, Charles.
Upset in the making, right? Wrong.
Oh,
Error
a double
second.
could have ended the inning. Safe at first is Fernando Jara, and all of a sudden Rio Rancho in business, trailing it 2-1, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Yes!
That's going to bring in a run.
A double out to right field. It'll bring in 2 runs, and that is your walk-off winner, the Rio Rancho Rams, as Fernando Jara comes across, and game 1 goes to the Rams. Gotta love that.
Gotta love it. Way to
2 outs.
2 outs. Cruces have a chance to get out the inning, save it, possibly put more pressure on the Rams. Unfortunately, second baseman couldn't hold on to it. Error brings in a run, and then there you go, your walk-off. Yes.
It's interesting because Rio Rancho ends up winning the series again in another tight game Saturday morning. Las Cruces was this close to taking game 1. Who would have, known? I mean, they would have at least had a chance come Saturday. Instead, it's the Rams going marching on into the quarterfinals. Begs the question that we'll talk a little bit later, Charles, is are the Rams going to pitch Wyatt Kelly? Are they going to pitch him against Mayfield?
We were debating about this
Pitched a great
all
game
day.
against Las Cruces, only let up 1 or 2 runs. So, I mean, I'm just saying, do you save them for the semis? There's a lot that goes in it, and we'll discuss it a little bit later. But another series that was going on, the 11 seed Deming taking on El Dorado. El Dorado with Nate Garley pitched a 1-hitter in game 1 and wins 6-0. So going into game 2, all El Dorado had to do was win the morning game, and they're
make it sound so
clear
easy,
sailing
right?
into the quarterfinals.
Make it sound so easy.
Let's go to it. El Dorado High School. This was Saturday morning, a 10 a.m. start, and Deming with the early bat. A couple early errors. Nate Garley usually doesn't make that play. Safe at first, top of the first, and so Deming trying to make some noise. But it was errors early. Craig Buzzard went 7 for 8 in this doubleheader.
Craig got it done, helping out Garley for sure. That's El Dorado's MO this year so far. The bats are finally caught up, but right here you see Deming putting the pressure on the Eagles. Single right there, runners in scoring position on first and second.
And then pass ball, runner's going to move, coming across the plate and scoring, and all of a sudden Deming leads it 1-0. Hey, remember, they were in 4A last year, making that jump up to this new 6A classification. Here's a bat deep to right field, and against the wall.
Nice.
That'll score 2 runs, and Deming making some noise early against El Dorado. It's 3-0. It's a triple sliding in.
Deming, we talked about it. They were a tough team down south. The seeding doesn't show it, but Deming came to play, put some pressure on the Eagles.
Stubbs can't make the play. There's another RBI single out to right field. Demings is all over El Dorado right now, 4-0.
Again, ooh,
Look at this play.
Snag.
By Buzzard, tags up, second, makes the out.
That's how you lay out
There
for
you
it.
go, right?
Lay out for it, Craig.
Then the steal, look at the throwdown. That's a toss right there. Deming had it going
That was
defense.
beautiful.
And, you know, you win this game too, tie it up 1-1. All the momentum favors Deming, doesn't it?
Yeah, all the pressure's on the Eagles. So Deming's playing house money. They're leading right now. The pressure's all on El Dorado to make these plays.
Well, there's a walk, so Tanner Roberts is aboard. Nate Garley's going to single one out to center. And you've got Roberts, Garley on. El Dorado trying to push here in the bottom of the third, 2 outs, and that is Austin Treadwell.
Austin, an RBI machine.
Look at Treadwell bringing in Tanner Roberts, and okay, we got a game, 4-1.
Treadwell leading the city in RBIs is showing why right there, but
Fly out with
couldn't
2
get anything
outs.
done right here.
That is big. Nate Garley flying out there, and so Deming gets it done. 4-1 in game 1, Charles. They force a game 3, the 11 seed. We thought Deming could be tough.
Yeah.
They gave Oñate trouble all year.
One of their 2 losses came to Deming.
They finished
that's a
third
strong
in that
Deming
district.
team.
Very, very underrated district, I think, District 3 that we rated this year.
Yeah, I agree. Primarily because we didn't get to see them a lot. On Yate, beginning of the year, they came up and played a Trisco a few
And
times,
that's it.
but we never
That's
had a
it,
chance
though.
to see how good they were. But they're showing right now why that district
So,
put together a good run.
They force a game 3, and let's get to it. This was the second game on Saturday. Winner goes on to the quarterfinals. That's Zach May. Yes, good to see him back. A single out to center field will score a couple runs. And El Dorado right away knew they had to step up, put the pressure on Charles. And I told you, Craig Buzzard was 7 of 8.
They came out to
Just
play,
blasted
Adam.
a double.
They came out to play. Last game, there was some sloppy fielding. Everyone looked focused. As you mentioned, Buzzard, 7 of 8 during the series. The bat's getting it done for El Dorado. And you know, you get that many runs as El Dorado, your pitching is going to get the job done.
Here's a blast for Deming off the left field wall. That's fair. So coming across to score, the Wildcats making it 7-1. But you see the damage is already done. Austin Treadwell.
RBI machine.
Get out of here. Treadwell puts one over center field wall and a nice trot around the bases. That's
There
a
you go.
good pace right there.
Good pace right
It's a good,
there.
clean.
Then Glow just
Pace.
came, got the job
Grab his
done.
bat.
There you go, baby. Little tunnel action right there.
Okay.
There you
okay,
go.
There, okay.
El Dorado not
Got
messing
something
around.
going.
Not messing around.
8-1. Craig Buzzard. Did I mention that he was 7 of 8 in the doubleheader?
My
Brings
man
in
was in
another
the
run.
zone. That's a zone, Adam. Everything he was hitting.
Deming
Great
tried to
contact
make it
all around.
interesting. 2 outs, top of the 6th, 2 on. That's a single coming around to score. So Deming trying to make it close. 13-5 though, and that was as close as it could. Austin Treadwell.
RBI machine. My man just gets stuff done.
Craig Buzzard comes around, scores. Eagles get it done. They hammer Deming in
no
game
suspense
3,
right there.
But it was close.
Yeah, Demi came and played well.
It was close, and so that now matches up La Cueva and El Dorado. We knew it would happen. La
Yeah.
Cueva did struggle, by the way, a bit
Against
with
Valley.
Valley, and we'll talk about that when you return, as El Dorado and La Cueva's showdown is going to be monstrous. We're going to have the coverage for you. We'll tell you all about it. Come on back, uSportsCentral.